Good evening, friends and teacher. See you again in this meeting. At this time, we will present the result of our group discussion about the implementation of character education values in integrate physical education subject in elementary school. But at this time, I will first introduce our group members. The first is Arcangela Solibut, the second is Heni Ludi, the third is Christella Sud, the fourth is Stephanie Maloki, the fifth is Wulan Roring. Well, now we will describe the material for the first will be present by Arcangela.
A introduction. According to Licona, character education is a potent medium to motivate democratic living, which becomes the reflection of human character grown in each individual in the context of collective living. In a democratic society, every person has a moral commitment in the terms of living together, such as respecting their own rights and the rights of others, following their norms and rules, participating in togetherness, believing in the benefits of living together, and so on. In relation to the implementation issue, one of the teacher strategies to implement character education to the studies in through physical education that is integrated with various activities in other subjects. The best implementation of character education for the studies will have an impact on the expected development of national character values. Similarly, Suryanto values that through the implementation of character education, children will be more sensitive and relative to the sense of humanity, to themselves, to their surrounding God.
B. Methods. This research refers to the research and development producer as explained by Byrne and Gall. The systematic step of research and development in implementing character education values in the physical education subject in elementary school are: the first, doing an preliminary research, which means gathering information that includes literary review regarding the effort of implementing character values integrated in physical education subject. The second, computing the first draft of the implementation of character values integrated in physical education subject. The third, conduction trials that include limited and extensive trials focusing on the implementation of values integrated in physical education subject. And 4. Conduction, validation, and dissemination tests. C. Result and discussion. The planning stage of designing the implementation of character values integrate in physical education subject in elementary school consists of the following syntaxes: risk analyzing, students' needs based on the implementation of character values. Second, adding activities filled with character values to several learning activities in an integrated manner. Third, evaluating character-based learning that will be added or reduced based on the student's needs. The result of implementing character values in integrated physical education subject can be drawn from a limited text conducted at ISDN Payingkiran 3 in Sumedang Regency. The instrument used in this research was a questionnaire consisting 10 questions, which are related to character values programmed in 2013 curriculum, such as independence, discipline, responsibility, honesty, cooperative, spirituality, communication, mutual care, creativity, and peacefulness. There are 10 questions used as the data collecting instruments, which have 5 alternative answers: never, rarely, sometimes, often, very often, regularly.
Based on the above respondents' distribution answer, it can identify that there were 134 students who are observed by one physical education teacher from the limited text. 10 character behaviors can be seen in the questionnaire average result on this following table. Table 1. The result of student character questionnaire. The table above shows that the average percentage of the questionnaire result was 92%, which can be categorized as excellent. The highest percentage of the questionnaire average result was derived from the question number 7, that is about the student communication skill, and the percentage result was 97.14%. Meanwhile, the lowest percent was derived from the question number 5 and 6, that is regarding the cooperation skill and sensory brain, and the percentage is as 18.57%. Furthermore, it can be concluded that character values have been integrated in the subject, but there is still a gap between subject and character values. Based on the information data, it can be identified that the character values integrated in physical education can be implemented for students in elementary school in Sumedang Province.
Question number 1. What is the journal about? Answer: the journal about is implementation of character education values in integrate physical education subject in elementary school. Number 2. What is the writer write? Implementation of character building values through physical education learning in elementary school. The effort in developing this character building practice is essential to be done in order to tackle moral and character crisis, which already occur in both individual and collective level, reflected in educational institution from elementary school to higher education. Hence, to form culture and national character, education program and process are inseparable from environmental factors, include the values of society, culture, and humanity. Physical education subject that is based on 2013 curriculum has significant difference compared to previous physical education subject. This is due to the fact the integrated physical education has its own uniqueness in terms of planning,
systematic implementation, and instructional medium. Number 3. What function in the journal? Answer. Point 1. This research aimed at producing guidance in implementing character values integrated in physical education in elementary school. Point 2. Physical education at school as a part of thorough education that includes character education, which strive to implement.
That's the result of our presentation of the material about the implementation of character education values in integrated physical education subject in elementary school. Thank you for attention and good night.